Evolt scans can be incredibly helpful, but they can also be confusing and discouraging when they aren't used correctly. So before we rely on the numbers, it's important to understand why the numbers change. An Evolt scan is a snapshot of your body's physiology at that exact moment, influenced by what has happened in the previous 24 hours. In an abundance of caution, we do not do scans on people with pacemakers, cochlear implants, or when pregnant. To get the most meaningful results, there are a few ideal conditions before a body scan. The same time of day, avoid eating 3 to 4 hours before, well hydrated but not overhydrated, no recent workout, avoiding alcohol and caffeine, and the similar routine to prior days. Realistically, that's hard to control all of these perfectly, so the next best approach is just to have similar conditions as your previous scan, so the comparison stays fair, apples to apples. Two numbers people often notice first are the BioAge and the BioWellness Index, or BWI. BioAge is an estimate of how quickly your body is aging based on your body composition. Another score you'll see is the BioWellness Index, or BWI. This is an overall health score comparing muscle mass to fat mass. 7 and above is healthy, 10 and above, you're an athlete. These numbers aren't grades, they're simply indicators that help us understand your overall body composition. Skeletal muscle is one of the most important measurements on the report. This is a muscle that moves your body, protects your joints, supports metabolism, and helps maintain independence as we age. Building and maintaining muscle is one of the most powerful ways to support long-term health, strength, and resilience. Muscle mass is your best insurance for aging. Total body water is another important number on the scan because it helps determine whether scans can be compared accurately. Many things can shift this number, including hydration, food intake, carbohydrates, exercise, caffeine, alcohol, medications, and supplements like creatine intake. Because of that, when comparing two scans, we want total body water to be within 2 kilograms of the previous scan. If it is, the changes we see in muscle and fat are more likely to reflect real progress rather than temporary body changes. Your scan also looks at ICF and ECF, which measure how water is distributed in your body. ICF is intracellular fluid, meaning water in the cells. ECF is extracellular fluid, meaning outside the cells. In healthy conditions, about 60 to 65% of body water should be inside the cells, and 30 to 40% is outside. Changes in this balance can indicate things like inflammation, dehydration, or recovery from exercise. BMR stands for Basal Metabolic Rate. This is the number of calories your body needs each day just to stay alive, to support things like breathing, circulation, and basic organ function. TEE, or total energy expenditure, includes your BMR plus the calories you burn through daily activity and exercise. If your goal is weight loss, a common recommendation is to create a moderate calorie deficit. However, it's generally advised not to reduce calories by more than about 500 below your TEE. Going much lower can cause a body to slow its metabolism as a protective response to what it perceives as starvation. The goal is sustainable progress, supporting fat loss while still giving your body the energy it needs to function and recover properly. Your report also includes macro or nutrient suggestions. These recommendations are based on the goals you selected in your profile, whether that's fat loss, muscle gain, or general health. The app estimates calories and macronutrients based on your body's composition and activity level. and these settings can always be adjusted inside your Evolt 360 app. Body compositions change slowly. Muscle takes time to build, and fat loss often happens gradually. Metabolism and how your body stores energy all affect how your body changes occur. Hormones are another big thing. Did you know that our abdominal fat is where our estrogen is stored? And if we're low in estrogen, our body is going to fight real hard to hang on to that abdominal fat. That's why we don't judge progress from a single scan. We look at trends over time. The most important thing to remember is that a scan is not a grade. It's simply information that helps guide decisions. The scan shows where you are today so we can make better choices moving forward. We're not chasing perfect numbers, we're watching direction. Better movement leads to more consistent training, and consistent training leads to long-term body composition changes. The goal is to use the scan as a tool to help you move, feel, and live better over time. Our primary goal is helping you move better so you can age well and add 10 more active years to your life. Don't judge your progress based on fat loss. There are many more meaningful markers of health and quality of life.